When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Batting second, third baseman, Stephen Eckert.
Hey, let's go. Let's put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Drive that pitch. Here you go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the...
Ready for another chance. Stephen Eckert, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Russell Martin now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher number 55, Russell
The
Martin.
0-1 home to Martin. Sharp ground ball to third. Eckert scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Stephen Eckert, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Stephen Eckert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Stephen Eckert has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in to try it again, Franklin Bevis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bevis.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Mookie Betts.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is digging in and looking for more. Stephen Eckert, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Eckert.
Stephen Eckert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about stepping in and ready for another shot. Stephen Eckert.
Stephen Eckert.
Here's the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Young rounds third and is striding for home. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
They left one man on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning trip.
And time called now, as it looks like we'll have a pinch runner out there at second with still nobody out in the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a pitch popped up, back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Striding in once again, Franklin Bevis.
Designated hitter. Franklin
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Hanley Ramirez, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Mookie Betts. 5-0 the final score today. Marco Estrada earns his 5th winner of the year. Clay Buchholz takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and welcome to Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Throws in time, and that's it. Digging in the switch hitter, Stephen Eckert. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Eckert. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play. Ready once again, Stephen Eckert. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Stephen Eckert.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a play! What a play! A 2-0 finish today. Aaron Sanchez wins his 3rd of the season. Drew Storen close.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.
AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Digging in the switch hitter, Stephen Eckert.
Third baseman, Stephen Eckert.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked. But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
Into the box, Rick Porcello. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rick Porcello.
On the ground up the middle. Crawford dives. What a stop. To first. He is out.
Hey, come on now, one time.
Digging in to try it again. Stephen Eckert.
Stephen Eckert.
Lifted in the air to center field. Span is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Stephen Eckert. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hence, going back, he gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Eckert. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Joe Panik. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hit down the third base line. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless ninth inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
5-2 the final score tonight. Rick Porcello.
2 errors.
Wednesday night baseball from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Now in the box, Stephen Eckert. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Bumgarner sets. 1-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Line towards center field. Span hauls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. And they get the double play at third. So no runs on one base. Striding in once again, Stephen Eckert.
Stephen Eckert.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Now at the plate, Matt Barnes.
The
First
batter,
at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still down 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Eckert. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Span looks up. Gone! And good for him. Stephen Eckert has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
James Loney will come on to pinch hit here.
Our final line score tonight.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
All right, come on now.
The 1-2 from Hughes. Skied into very shallow right. Sano moving to his left. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jackie Bradley.
Nothing in 2 count,
Jr.
and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped high in the air. Eckert trying to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard ground ball to third. Eckert is right there. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Eckert. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Plouffe is under it near the mound. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Eckert. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Santana going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Digging in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Suzuki.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the price is right here. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Eckert. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Santana racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 5-2 the final score tonight. David Price earns win number 7 on the season. Craig Kimbrell records the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
For the Twins, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 7-2.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To his left. It's knocked down at third. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Settling in now, Stephen Eckert. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Nunez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Stepping up now, Max Kepler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's set. Here's the 2-2. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Stephen Eckert. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Eduardo Nunez.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now batting, Stephen Eckert. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Stephen Eckert.
Stephen Eckert.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Clay Buchholz earns win number 4 on the season. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field.
Batting ninth, catcher Kurt Suzuki.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box, Stephen Eckert. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Swihart rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come. Striding in, Stephen Eckert.
Third baseman, Stephen Eckert.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now to the plate, Stephen Eckert. A hit in 2 tries so far. hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Maurer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Miguel Sano.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 5-2 the final today. Irvin Santana wins his 3rd of the season. Eduardo Rodriguez. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is there for it.
I got it, I go!
And that retires the side. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Hit on the ground to third. Eckert is up with it. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Steven Eckert. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
Eckert.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yount racing back, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steven Eckert. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Line towards center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Steven Eckert. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 7-4.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either.
At 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tommy Lane gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Wednesday Night Baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Digging in the switch hitter, Stephen Eckert. He went deep last night twice.
Stephen Eckert.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw into second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Velasquez ranging back. He's there to track it down. Striding in once again, Stephen Eckert. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready on 1 and 2. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Velasquez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jackie Bradley.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Stepping in, Stephen Eckert. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Grounded to the right, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Castillo rounds the corner and is headed home. Out at the plate as they stepping in and ready for another shot. J.J. Hardy, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Eckert has it. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. Adam Jones will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrel.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, hit me too. Hit me too.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Joe Kelly takes the win on the mound.